Why does this ever always happen to me? Another review. And this one I am excited about because I know this has been an OG for so long. So the Laura Mercier setting powder. I've been trying this one for a couple of weeks already. And I wanted to test out with different concealers, different foundations, if it was gonna last long, if it was actually gonna work on my skin, which is sometimes more dry, sometimes oily. We're gonna talk about everything that you need to know. And if you want specific information, as always, there's gonna be some timestamps down below, and let's get into it right away. There are now 3 different colors. So translucent, which is this one, there is the honey translucent, and then there is the deep translucent. I'm gonna be talking about the 2 sizes. So there is a mini version, which is the one that I have right now because I wanted to test it out before I bought a big one, and the mini version is 0.33 ounces or 9.3 grams, and this is $30 Canadian. It is definitely more on the steepier side of setting powders, but if it does work and makes your makeup last all day long, then why not? And there is the regular size, which is 1 ounce or 30 milliliters, and I don't know why Sephora does that, but this one is $51 Canadian. So there are a little bit of claims which I'm gonna be talking about. It is supposedly a lightweight. It blends it effortlessly in the skin, and it's set makeup for up to 12 hours on your face. It's a long-lasting wear. It doesn't add texture or weight onto the skin. It absorbs oil and shine, no flashback, so we're gonna have to test that out. It won't be cakey on your face. So another thing that I want to say is there is some talc in the powder. So there's some people that might have some irritation due to talc or some allergic reaction. So you do have to be careful with this powder if you have problems with talc. I'm gonna go into my application. So I did apply it today. I decided to apply the Matchmaster foundation with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and no, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks good. Other time that I tested it for 12 hours, it was actually with the new line of Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, using the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation on my face and also the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer under my eye with this powder. And I'm going to show you while applying my powder. So the one side that has no powder versus the side that has powder, you can definitely see a difference, which is really, really nice. And then after that, I decided to wear it for over 12 hours. So it was a long time. And you can see it became oily, and there's a little bit of things that we need to talk about. And my phone is dead. I was supposed to tell you all my notes, but it's gonna take a while because my phone is dead right now. My phone is dead. And the flashback test, if my phone 5%, I hope it doesn't die on me. It's the lower button. So, oof, that's a bad picture. I'm trying. All right, I think this is gonna be good. There is no flashback, so you're gonna see it on the screen. I have my notes after testing it out for a couple of weeks, maybe a few weeks. I don't know exactly how much time that I've been trying it out, but I know I've been trying it out a lot, and I've been using this powder only. The thing that I notice is when I apply it, especially when I have a really brightening concealer that is lighter than my skin or lighter than my foundation, the thing is when I apply the setting powder from Laura Mercier, it becomes kind of like darker on my skin, which can be normal since the powder does get wet when you get into the concealer. So just be careful with this. Maybe apply less concealer, or you know, to make it really look good. Another thing I have to say, it literally smooths out everything. So when I apply it, my pores, it's like they disappear. It's very like amazing. You're gonna see half is no powder and half is with powder. You can see that it's no shine. It's not matte like a cardboard, but it looks like skin. And then the other side is kind of oily, and then you see the pores. But this one, it just looks beautiful. I feel like the powder, when applied to the skin, it's true that it blends effortlessly into the skin. It looks really beautiful. The only thing is, I feel like it is really drying, and if you have a lot of fine lines, you have to be careful with the amount that you put on your skin because it might dry your skin out, which is what is happening every time that I use this powder specifically. I feel like it enhances lines when I smile. Like I get these lines around, and especially around the eye. But I feel like to this area, it's less lines. So it might be a cream to concealer to powder ratio that is wrong what I'm doing. It's probably something wrong that I'm doing, because here it looks really beautiful. This foundation, especially the Match Master, does crack on the side, and it does crack less with the powder. And also under my eye, usually I have these two lines that are very creasing under my eye, and with this powder it does creases less. It looks better, but it's just around the eye when I smile, then it kind of like forms lines. If you look up close, you're gonna see that there's still like texture that starts to form around the eye area. Other than that, it doesn't really enhances any of the texture that I have, so that is true as well, and it looks pretty good. The other thing that I have to say is, if you put some setting spray on top of it, if you're dry, get a nice hydrating setting spray. It will really melt everything together, and you will be less dry with the setting spray. So it's just a matter of like hydration cream, primer, and I put a hydrating primer under as well. So powder is normal, it's gonna dry you a little bit. And to avoid creases and to make the shine completely go away, you do have to apply a good amount of product. So if you thought you just apply a thin layer and it just locks in and it looks beautiful, that's not true. You do have to apply kind of a lot of powder, not to the point where you're baking, but still like kind of in the middle of applying just like a pressed powder versus a loose powder. Even if you need a good amount of this powder to be able to apply it to your entire face, under the eyes, it will last you a long time. That's the good thing about loose powder. I feel like this will last me so long, I don't even need to buy a big version. So this is good for me. I also noticed during the day, if you are extremely oily, or if you tend to get oily easily because you have makeup on or anything like this, you will need to reapply powder during your day so your skin is flawless. But it's true that it keeps makeup on for 12 hours. As you can see, the before and after, you can see that after the makeup application, after 12 hours, it does look really good. It looks glowy, and I'm not gonna lie, it's normal after 12 hours to have this makeup on and to be kind of like oily, but it still looks pretty good, to be honest. All the foundations, the different concealers that I tried, of course it's gonna work well with some and work less with others. It's normal. I feel like with the 24-hour smooth wear concealer, it does work amazing, super good, and the e.l.f. concealer as well. I feel like the Too Faced one a little bit more, it works good because it is very hydrating and then it sets it down. But other than that, it kind of works with a lot of products that I tried, and to be honest, do I recommend this product? Yes. It's a little bit more on the pricier side. This is my review of the loose setting powder. It does last long. It does look beautiful. It's a really nice OG powder, but there's a lot of other powders that I need to try. So if ever you want me to try any powder in particular, tell me down below. And if you like the video, make sure to like the video and to comment down below what you thought about it. And if you have any suggestions, or if you have anything else to say or to ask me. And also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel to join the beautiful family, the beauties, and hit the bell to make sure that you'll be notified every single time that I post a video, which is 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So I really, really love you, beauties. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.